Karin, thanks very much. Thank you for joining us. Just tell me a little bit about Erste Group. Obviously you're lending, but which geographies and I suppose which types of lending?
We are located in beautiful Vienna, and we are covering the full CEE region, also including Romania, the full Balkans, and also doing financings in Poland without having a bank there. And we start having a certain glimpse to Germany now, following our Austrian and international clients over the borders. Of course, the biggest focus is in office and retail, but we do also have a certain part in logistics, also having big tickets on the pipeline right now, and we do a certain part of residential financing as well. Of course, in Austria, where we do have a big tradition in residential financing, but also in Czech Republic and in Slovakia.
And in terms of the types of loans, are you doing whole loans, or are you doing, a certain loans up to a certain part of the value? What's the strategy?
I mean, we have been a very conservative player throughout the years, and we haven't changed our strategy, which helped that very much also through the crisis. And of course, you do have certain ratios when it comes to loan to value, and when it also comes to ratios like debt service coverage. It depends on the asset class, of course, and of course it depends also on the region, on the location that you are in. So right now, for example, we do see some tickets in Belgrade, for example, which of course are not comparable to the same office building in Prague or in Vienna, of course.
And are you also starting to look at some of the more, I suppose, alternative sectors that are beginning to get interest from institutional investors, like student housing or those kinds of areas?
Not yet. As I said, we do have a big knowledge, of course, in residential as well. We came across certain types like student housing. What we do see now is a very big trend into residential for rent, especially in Prague and Bratislava, where we, of course, are very familiar with that kind of asset class in Austria. So the knowledge is there. And now we see interest by investors coming also for this kind of product, which seems to be pretty new now.
And in terms of the general view on the market at the moment, how do you see that for kind of 2019 going into 2020?
Everyone is on a certain level of alert, but nobody is panicking. Yeah? So we still see prices increasing, also in Vienna. I mean, we have seen incredible sales prices right now, also in the last weeks. But as I said, being a quite conservative lender, I do not see the big problems also in values coming down to a certain extent. Yeah? So, but let's see. I mean, I'm very much looking forward. We had a record year for the third time in a row. So we're looking forward. We have a good pipeline. We started with an incredible January. February was not that perfect, but throughout the year, I see with this kind of pipeline, I see another record year coming for us. So, and this again in this year where we do have our 200-year anniversary as Erste Group, we're looking forward to having another record year as well.
Well, thank you for joining us, and congratulations on the 200th birthday.
Yes,
thank you, Karin.
Thank you very much.